My name is Savannah. For my communication model, I wanted to talk about communication at the gym. I'm an avid gym goer, and it seems like every time I do go, there are tons of communication interactions that happen around me, whether they affect me indirectly or directly. There's nothing more annoying than going to the gym and having it be a social hour. I can't tell you how many times I go to the gym and I see people standing around or sitting on gym equipment, just having conversations, not even working out. It seems like some people just want to go to the gym so they can be seen at the gym. I would like to avoid any interpersonal communications when I work out, but that rarely ever happens. So I wanted to talk about the communication that affects me mostly when I am at the gym. And I think that it relates to the interaction model of communication the most. So here is my model. Let's start with the noise. I think the noise is the most important aspect of the communication process at the gym because it affects everything. There's constant environmental and physical context happening around you when you're in the gym. Usually you find two different types of noise. You can have the single person noise or in the entire environment noise. So we have the single person and then also the entire environment as well. When I say single person, I mean headphones. So every time I go to the gym, I always have my headphones in. If I forget them or they're dead, I will turn around and go home, go to the gym at another time. I won't work out without headphones. And then when the environmental context, what I'm talking about could be in numerous things. There's the TVs on the walls, there's music playing over the loudspeakers, and then there's just your average gym noise, like dropping weights or the gym equipment. So it's a really noisy place. Then moving on to the sender and the receivers. I wouldn't call them communicators because most of the conversations or exchanges that are at the gym, they're sort of frivolous. They're not in-depth conversations or the ones that I have. Like I said, I'm not looking to chat when I work out. Most of the exchanges that I have are not important, so I wouldn't classify them as communicators. So I'll just stick to senders and receivers. Now moving on to the message. Most messages are simple yes or no questions, like, are you using this? Which requires a yes or no answer. Whenever someone comes up to me and asks me a question, it's usually hard to hear them because I have music blasting in my ears. So I sort of have to assume what they're asking me, and I'm in a gym, so I can put two and two together without hearing their actual words. I've also gotten pretty good at reading people's lips. The next step is the feedback channel. So the feedback channel goes both ways. Once somebody sends the message, then the response comes. And I've noticed that most of the time they can be either verbal or hand gestures, like hand signals, wave, thumbs up, those are responses to the average questions. And then that's it, hopefully. But then I have time to reflect. So I made another communication model, which is more of the intrapersonal communication. Not being able to hear the words that you or the other person say can make conversing difficult. So sometimes I think back and I'm like, did I really say that? Does that make any sense at all? There are so many variations of how to ask somebody if they're using a piece of equipment, whether you say, are you done using this? Or are you using this? Because a simple yes could mean two different answers to that question. So sometimes I just shake my head, you're good, no. But then sometimes my thoughts and words jumble up together and come out as gibberish. Luckily, I have my headphones in and I can pretend whatever communication occurred didn't actually happen. The moral of the story is that communication at the gym is frowned upon by me. So let's keep all of our communication at the gym to an intrapersonal level and just talk to ourselves.